Here comes a new challenger!
Hello there everyone, and welcome to, well, going through Smash history. And in this case, we're doing Sonic the Hedgehog 1, though we're doing the Sega Ages port. Now, I know I said the series is mainly about playing the games in their original sort of set, so we will be doing that, sort of. I'll be making sure to keep everything normal, but as you can see, we have different versions here that we could play. I'll be playing on the Japan version. Add dash, obviously we're not gonna add that. There are controls, and you can you can change some stuff. It's pretty cool, all this nice stuff. And yeah, you know, I think it's great. But so here's what we're gonna do. All right, I can't for the life of me just play this game normally, because the problem here is that this game does have the drop dash. So this game isn't gonna be I'm gonna refrain from using it. There's no spin dash, obviously, because I turned that off. And why not? We'll turn on CTR mode. Oh wait, whoops. And just to make things a bit more nostalgic for me, I've actually decided to play this on a GameCube controller by Power A. And the reason why I'm doing that is because if you were around my age, most of you probably would have played Sonic 1 around the 2000s with the Mega Collection. That is how I got a hold of this game and, you know, played it. Now, I do have something to say, two things to say about this playthrough. So one is that this is technically not Sonic's first debut in a game. His first debut in a game was in a game called Rad Racing Mobile. And Rad Racing Mobile, I don't know how to play that. So, what I decided to do is just play this game. And until I find a way to play Rad Racing Mobile, we're just gonna have to substitute it with Sonic 1. Hey, you know, not a bad trade, I'd say, right? But hopefully we just get through here. And obviously this isn't the original version or anything. I mean, how am I supposed to own a Genesis? Give me a break. But, you know, I did spice up the rules a little bit, and I hate going this fast. I really don't like this game's special stages, if it wasn't clear enough. But there you go, we got the first Chaos Emerald. But the second thing I wanted to say was this isn't my first time actually recording this video. You see, I think it was, yeah, 2 months ago, I went to record this for the channel. And something terrible had happened. What was that terrible thing, you may be wondering? The entire footage got corrupt. Oh man, it was pain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this playthrough into 2 parts instead of just doing the one. The first part will be us going through Labyrinth Zone. We're gonna get to Labyrinth Zone, and then afterwards, what I'll be doing is I didn't want to be crushed there. But then afterwards, what I'll do is I will record, once we get past Labyrinth Zone, then I'll record the second part of this playthrough, because, you know, I think it was unfair of that footage, because I was super frustrated in that footage, and I think it would have been very funny to watch and see, because these are live commentary playthroughs. But unfortunately I lost that footage and there's just no way for me to retrieve it. But I did lose in this special stage, believe it or not. Now, speaking of these special stages, I hate these special stages with a burning passion. Why do I hate these special stages? Do you not see what's going on screen right now? These stages are disorienting for me. All right, they're like, what is going on in the background? And not only that, but it's really obnoxious to control with having bumpers everywhere. So the main point of these special stages is to get the Chaos Emerald, obviously, like in any Sonic game. However, in this game, it doesn't really serve a purpose to collect all the emeralds. There's no supersonic, there's none of that, and there's nothing to be gained from getting all the chaos emeralds. So I don't know why, you know, why to even bother collecting them outside of like point related reasons, but whatever. Anyways, this is a third act, so we can't get chaos emeralds here, so we might as well blitz through this. But yeah, like there's no point, but I will be trying to collect all the chaos emeralds. You know what, I just want to collect this and let's move on ahead. Now, me and Sonic 1, I'm not a big fan of this game. I'll be frank with you guys. I'm not a big fan. I instinctively tried spin dashing there, even though it's off, which thankfully. So, but anyways, me and Sonic 1 have a rough history together. I'm not a big fan of Sonic 1. I'll be frank with you guys. Like, Sonic 1 is not a game I'd ever recommend people to really play if they want to get into classic Sonic specifically. If I were to tell you to get into classic Sonic, I would much rather recommend something like Sonic Mania or Sonic 2, or if Sega allowed, Sonic 3, you know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because those games are great. But this game, I don't really like it. I feel like Sonic 1 is very slow, especially for advertised as being fast. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I always felt like Sonic 1 specifically was always slow. But yeah, we went through Green Hill, and I said nothing about that stage, but Green Hill, obviously, it's the first stage of Sonic history, one of the most iconic levels in all of gaming, and the music is copyrighted. Ain't that funny? Yeah, I think what it was is that the original composers for this game, or whatever they used for Green Hill, something like that, it's a band that owns Green Hill, and thus every time they have to get the rights from that band to essentially use Green Hill. I think it also applies to the rest of Sonic 1, because outside of Green Hill, you usually don't see any of these stages make a comeback. Like, I'm struggling to remember when Labyrinth Zone did return for Lego Sonic Dimensions, but I'm struggling to remember which stages have returned. I believe some music came back, but I'm not too sure on that. In Sonic Generations, I think there was more than one Sonic 1 track that came, so I don't remember which ones they were. Oh well. But you know, hopefully yeah, like, look, I know Green Hill is very popular and all that, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think, and this is my personal opinion, but I definitely think that if any Sonic stage were to come back, I would hope that it's Starlight and Spring Yard Zone. Those two stages have so much potential, and it's a shame that I don't think they were ever really brought back. Oh man, and Starlight and Spring Yard have such memorable music. Marble Zone, not really. Marble Zone kind of bores me. Oh wait, I forgot about the stage. Yeah, so you want to hold, because then you'll fall down in a pit. Or at least that's what I remember from the Christian Whitehead version. Yeah, Christian Whitehead version, for whatever reason, whenever you try doing this stage in particular, it has this like weird it has this I don't like this one. I really don't. I don't like this one. I just want to grab the chaos symbol and leave. Please. Please, let me just grab it. It's so close. I can taste it. Come on. Open up. Let me in. Oh. No, please. Let me in, please. Please. Oh man, I'm so scared. I'm so close. Oh. No. Why am I so scared? Okay. All right, we'll just wait for this thing to turn. And I'm just gonna head down there. No, please. Let me. Oh my goodness. I was so scared. Oh, I'm so sorry. I panicked there. I'm just like, no, please stop. I had one of the closest calls there. Oh my goodness. I hate Sonic 1 special stages so much. They give me the most stress. And speaking of Sonic 1 special stages, so I mentioned the Christian Whitehead port earlier, and it's a great port, don't get me wrong. It has a lot of features that are really nice that they added, right? They even added the ability to play Tails and Knuckles after you beat the main game as Sonic, and you can even have Sonic and Tails together. That's really cool. All right, but and a plane's passing by. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But what makes that so cool is that Knuckles was originally planned to be in Sonic 1. For those who may remember, Sonic and Knuckles, it was different from other Genesis games because it had this special thing Sega tried advertising as lock-on technology. And the way it worked was that essentially, if you put a game on top of Sonic and Knuckles, it would affect that game in a unique way, except not really, because it only worked for 2 games, being Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. With Sonic 3, it made the complete package Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And for Sonic 2, it allowed you to play as Knuckles, well, it allowed you to play as Knuckles in Sonic 2, right? That's kind of cool. But they tried doing that for Sonic 1, allowing you to play as Knuckles in Sonic 1. But for whatever reason, it just didn't work. I don't know why it didn't, but it didn't. So instead, what they chose to do was something different. In Sonic and Knuckles, you had the Blue Sphere special stages. Now, Blue Spheres, they're an alright special stage, but the thing about them is that if you tried locking on any other game besides Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 to Sonic and Knuckles, what would end up happening is that you would get a no-way sign, essentially. And if you put in a code, you could be allowed to play a couple of Blue Sphere special stages. Now, here's the interesting thing about all that, is that while you could play, I tried breaking them all, I'm so sorry, I'm a fraud, guys. But anyways, whilst you could play any other game, you know, like, I don't know, what was a good Genesis game back then? Altered Beast. Let's use Altered Beast as an example. Say you wanted to play the Blue Sphere Altered Beast. Well, you could. It was a thing, you know, but you'd only get like a small few special stages. However, if you locked on... Oh, I could have just ran over there. Man, I really forgot Sonic 1 already, huh? Alright, let me just... Okay. But anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. However, for Sonic 1, what they decided to do was... if you put Sonic 1 on Sonic and Knuckles, you would get an infinite. Okay. By the way, if the goalpost stops, Sonic automatically moves, so you have to hit that. All right, I think, yeah, you only get pretty much 2 chances, like I did. All right, but moving on to the next special stage. So I'll just keep explaining as we move along here. But anyways, oh, and your preferred speed should always be down. All right. Because you don't want to go too fast in these special stages. Personal experience, you know. All right, just follow the ring arrows and you should be good. Yeah, follow All right, here we go. Like I said, I really don't like it when it moves that fast, but we should be good. All right, there you go. Now we're missing 2 more emeralds, and yeah, I said 2 more. There's no 7. I'll get to that in a little bit, but essentially, if you put Sonic 1, you had I believe it was like 1,000,000 Blue Sphere special stages. So if you really liked Blue Sphere, you could have done that, which was cool. I mean, you know, for Sonic Team to include that, but it wasn't. I mean, I kind of find that just like a weird feature. Like, oh hey, now you can play infinite Blue Sphere stages. Isn't that neat, kids? I mean, has anyone ever gone through them all? I wonder. Probably someone has. I don't even know why I'm asking that question. Someone most likely has. It's the internet. All right. Expect the unexpected. But okay. Let's keep moving. But when it okay. But anyways, yeah, so when it comes to Blue Sphere or Sonic and Knuckles and how it interacted, you obviously, like I said, you couldn't play as Knuckles, but the Christian Whitehead port did allow you to once you beat the main campaign as Sonic, which was really cool. I don't think any other game has done that at that point, or like, I mean, not any other game, but they didn't really do that with like Sonic CD, because in Sonic CD, once you beat the game, you did get to play as Tails. By the way, there's a secret here. You get a 1-up. But you didn't get to play as Knuckles. I guess Knuckles just didn't work for Sonic CD. Wouldn't make sense. I mean, if you know anything about Knuckles, he in the games has a slower run speed and has a worse jump than Sonic. So I guess maybe Sonic CD's level design was just too chaotic for Knuckles to go through. I mean, I don't see any other reason why they wouldn't include Knuckles, but either way. So yeah, now in Sonic 1, like I said, there are only 6 special stages, no 7. However, ouch. Let's just, I messed up completely. This boss is not that hard. I just accidentally went too far to the left and got hit twice. Oh, and you don't get any rings. It doesn't matter. It's not that hard. I just died by accident. Because I'm trying to rush these things, but you don't need to. You just literally hit him once, twice. There you go. 3 more hits. Done. I didn't need to rush it, but I was trying to. I was just like, let's just get this over with. All right, I don't care. But in the Christian Whitehead port, there was debug menu, and debug has kind of always just sort of been a thing for the original classic Sonic games. It was a code that you needed to do, and just like with that code, you needed to do it for the Christian Whitehead ports, and only in no save mode. And here we are, one of my favorite zones. But anyways, by the way, spin dash here, jump, but you gotta really make the jump. Add the peak. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. All right, perfect. Let's just get this 1-up and dash forward. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, in the Christian Whitehead ports, you can actually turn on a 7th special stage, and believe it or not, it's so bad. It is so bad. It is trash, like actual garbage. It is one of the worst special stages I had ever gone through in a video game. All right, in a Sonic game. All right, I've played a lot of Sonic games. I hate this enemy. You see, that's why I hate it. I just press that switch and you'll be, just jump on this platform immediately and you'll be going up. Anyways, where was I again? Oh yeah, so that special stage is legitimately one of the worst. Like if you think the half pipe was boring or overused, hey, I'd rather go through an overused half pipe special stage than go through that special stage ever again. All right, I don't mean any harm to the developers or anything like that. They're great, wonderful people who not only brought, you know, classic Sonic back with those games, essentially, outside of, you know, Generations, who literally brought back classic Sonic. They brought these games back and made them their best possible versions. I mean, if you never played Sonic 1, 2, or CD, the Christian Whitehead ports, they are by far the best versions of those games, without question. However, because those were the best versions of those games, there lies one issue, and that is, you can only get those games on mobile, except Sonic CD. Sonic CD was ported onto PS3, so make sure you get that before it goes out, because PS3 stores are closing, and Xbox 360. However, they haven't been ported outside of those, and I think that the only way you can play Sonic 1 and 2 on like a console or anything like, or on like your TV or anything like that, is through like things like the Amazon Fire Stick, I think. I think, don't quote me on that. I might be misremembering. Oh jeez. All right, more planes. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I really do try to suppress it. Actually, no, wait, I don't think that's the path I'm supposed to go. No, it's not. I'm so stupid. Oh, we have plenty of chances. I'm not too worried. And like I said, I don't really care about getting the Chaos Emeralds. I was just being dumb there, though. I don't know why I was trying to get in there. It was so obviously, oh, whatever. Anyway, so, but anyways, where was I? I get so lost. I hate these special stages. Whatever. Let's just get through here. Move over. Boom. And there you go. Ah, man. But, let's see. But yeah, I think the only ways to play those is through... What? I'm not supposed to be able to do that. It's through the Amazon Fire Stick, I believe. And, I think that's really it. I don't think there's any other way of being able to play those games, which is unfortunate. They're basically stuck on mobile phones for, like, ever. And that's awful. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind playing on a phone. And there's a shield. Okay. There's a shield here, and obviously I don't want to lose my rings. Man. Oh, what is, oh, man. Who in their right mind said, yeah, this is good level design right here. I love Spring Yard Zone, but when it comes to collecting all the Chaos Emeralds and stuff like that, oh, it becomes a pain. Anyways, where was I again? Man, I keep losing myself. But yeah, I hope that Sega, I really don't think they will, but I hope they do like a Christian Whitehead collection of these games where they just port over all the Christian Whitehead ports onto one single console. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Now that I've fallen and I can't get up, I don't like where this is going. Okay. Oh, we're here. All right, we're here. All right, let's get in there. I think since I failed the 5th one, we're gonna be going into the 6th one. And the 6th one is pretty easy, all things considered, because they just put you right then and there. And I'll have plenty of chances of getting the 5th emerald. Okay, but, okay. Okay. All right. Well, it would be easy if I wasn't flying everywhere. Gosh, I hate bumpers. Has there ever been a game that has made you hate something more? Okay, but let's, as you can see what I mean, they just sort of plop you right in. Once you're in, you win. You win. I win. Ah, man, I could have had it be flawless. Unfortunate. I was so stupid. I could have had it a flawless run, but oh well. But yeah, hopefully they port those games. But if you want to play those are still on mobile. Unfortunately, the version they have on mobile it's free, but it's riddled with ads, I hear. The version I got was when it was still, you had to pay for it. And I can still re-download that version. So I have what I guess is the good version of those games. But even still, I feel like people need to experience those Christian Whitehead ports, especially for Sonic 2, because they did so many cool things for Sonic 2. For instance, in Sonic 2's development, there was a stage that I just put myself in death. Okay, never mind. I escaped death. But there was a stage called Hidden Palace Zone, and I think it was originally supposed to be the way you got the Chaos Emeralds, or something to turn supersonic or whatnot. It was something like that. I don't remember the full details, but that stage was one of the, it was a stage that was everywhere. Well, Christian Whitehead, and there was a stage called Mystic Cave Zone, and I believe that was what it was called. And in that stage, in the second act, there was a big pit, and once you fell in that pit, that's it. You lose. Like, you lose your life. You have to retry. They replaced the pit with essentially a hole that once you fall in, you go to Hidden Palace Zone. And that was really cool. It had a lame boss, but it was really cool that they included it. And the music it had, I think, was from Sonic 3? I think. But I could be wrong on that. It was, I believe, 2-player Mystic Cave Zone, or it's something like that. It was in Sonic 3. Either way, it's really cool. Aside from the boss, but it's really good. It's really good. What else? What else do I want to talk about? Well, I guess I could talk about like my history with the Sonic series, because if you may or may not know this, but I am a Sonic fan, or at least I wish I could still call myself that nowadays. But man, I don't blame Sonic Team. I blame Sega. I think Sega themselves is the problem, because I think Sonic Team has the potential of making wonderful Sonic games, but the management over at Sega is just not that good, at least from my understanding. But there you go, that's that boss defeated. And now we're moving on to Labyrinth Zone, and from Labyrinth Zone after, I will be I'll split the part into 2, and that'll be that. But yeah, I really do love the Sonic series. It was the first video game franchise I ever truly loved, and as a kid, even I did cringy Sonic OCs back then. But those were the days gone where an optimistic child once said, I like Sonic, and now I still like Sonic. I just wish I liked it just as much as when I was younger. I genuinely wish I could enjoy this franchise all the way back then. I think the last game I really truly enjoyed as a Sonic fan was, man, I'm trying to think. Outside of the ports, I mean, do I want to say Mania? Mania for sure counts. I would say Mania is the last time, and that's recent, but that's like classic Sonic. And classic Sonic, whilst had bad games before, aren't nearly as bad as his modern counterpart. And in terms of like the last modern Sonic game I enjoyed, oh, it was definitely Generations. Generations is such an amazing game. It's a shame they never ported it, though I hear rumors that Sonic Colors will be ported, and in which case I don't care. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Sonic Colors, but I don't think it's that great of a game. It's essentially just a worse 2D Sonic game, and I mean that like with all the brutal honesty in the world. It says it's 3D, but like the 3D sections may as well just be loading times. Like, I think the most 3D platforming you get that's any meaningful action is from, I'm trying to remember here, from the candy zone, the candy park, because in that park you have like this 3D section where you just have to go around a bullet, essentially a bullet of candy. And okay, I don't want to lose my rings here. I don't want to use up every chance I have to collect that last Chaos Emerald. Once I collect that last Chaos Emerald, I'll definitely be a bit more reckless going forward. But there's only like one stage where you sort of just get that last chance, because they literally give you 50 rings before the zone. But whatever, I'll get to that when we get to that. I just wish I had my shield. I wish I didn't lose it, but here we are, I guess. Okay, luckily the water is going down. This will make things a little bit easier. Okay, let's just jump through. But anyways, where was I again? Oh yeah, so the Sonic Generations was like the last one I really enjoyed, and Colors was just like a fake 2D platformer. Like, it was a 2D platformer, but it wasn't, like, how do I put it? It was trying to be a modern Sonic game without, while also trying to be a classic Sonic game. And those two things just don't mix in very well, I don't think, personally. Like, you're essentially trying to say, hey, I want to be this thing while also being this other thing. And it just doesn't work that way. You can't have it both ways. And plus Sonic Colors in itself has like a lot of quirks about it that I'm not a big fan of. For instance, actually, I know there's a surprise attack coming up. No, is it here? I'm jumping around making sure. All right, good. But in Sonic 1, and not Sonic 1, Sonic Colors, I don't know, like, there were so many sections where you couldn't really boost without, like, potentially messing up. And because of that, I'd always felt like Sonic Colors, just, it tried so hard to not be a 2D Sonic game and trying to do its own thing. But the unfortunate reality was, when it tried doing its own thing, it just made a worse 2D Sonic game. In my personal opinion. Like, I feel like Sonic Colors, I feel like it got a lot of praise solely because it wasn't Unleash, or because it wasn't a Sonic 06, for instance. Like, because it wasn't any of those games, people accepted it with open arms, which, I don't know. Now, there you go. There's the last Chaos Emerald. I was just being stupid in the beginning there. But there you go. Sonic got them all. You can't transform to Super Sonic, but oh well. And now I can be a bit more reckless. But, of course, you know, once I get past Labyrinth Zone, that's it. You know, we're taking a small break. Yikes. I wonder if the spike glitch is in this port. I hope not. I'd be pretty stupid if it was. Anyways, moving right along. So, yeah, even though Sonic Colors, if it does get a remaster, that's good, that's great. I'm happy for people who would be excited. But for me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the only thing I ever enjoyed of Sonic Colors was definitely with the DS version. The DS version was great. It was essentially the Rush games, but essentially made with utmost perfection of that gameplay style. So there you go. But yeah, Sonic Colors original, definitely not my cup of tea nowadays. Anyways, so now that we're in Labyrinth Zone and it's a water level, I guess I should say some more Sonic trivia, right? It'd only be fair. So here you go. In Sonic 1, during the game's development, the reason why Sonic couldn't swim is because, well, the developers simply thought hedgehogs couldn't swim, when in fact, they can. Which is kind of funny. But, I guess, you know, hey, you know what? Hedgehogs are small creatures. Sonic is huge, alright? Sonic's huge. He's tall. He's not small at all. Okay, that's fine, right? But now we're... Alright, now we gotta get out of here. The Labyrinth Zone is so slow. Oh my goodness. Like, you have these sections of fast. But those sections of fast are only so far and few in between. Oh man, I hate it. All right, Act 3, and then after this, I'll stop the part. But yeah, I just find it's very silly that Sega didn't do their research and essentially said, can Hedgehog swim? I don't think so. All right, then Sonic can't swim. GG. There's only, and like, since then, Sonic really hasn't, well, swam at all. Like, in the Olympic Games, they had Sonic swim, but whenever he would swim, he would wear a life jacket, which is hilarious because every other Sonic character didn't wear a life jacket, but Sonic had to, because without a life jacket, he can't swim. I just found that detail so funny that he needs a life jacket to swim in the Olympics. Like, I don't know, I always found that comedic. You know, I think that's kind of like the joke. It's like, oh hey, Sonic can't swim, so how are we supposed to have him in the swimming competitions? Easy. Easy? What do you mean easy? Well, we just put him a pool floaty. There you go, no problems. Hey, I mean, it worked, right? I mean, I can't knock him for it. It worked. Oh man. Oh yeah, I mentioned the spike glitch earlier. So essentially, in original Sonic 1, if you got hit into a spike, right, you'd obviously get, you know, you'd lose your rings and you'd fall. Makes sense, right? I mean, that's no-brainer stuff. You know, anyone who's played a Sonic game would know this by now. But here's the thing. For Sonic 1, not Sonic 1, but for Sonic, oh man, what was I getting at? I completely lost my train of thought for a second there. This usually happens with me. I'll think of something, but because I'm so focused on something else, I just tend to lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, but the spike glitch. So if you fell on spikes and then during your fall, like during your during that time where you're hurt, you know, you got hit, you're basically in that temporary invincibility state. If you fell onto another set of spikes after already being on one, you just die because for whatever reason, and I don't know why this was the case, but if you hit a spike whilst if you hit a spike after already hitting a spike, you'd gain no hit invincibility, which means you'd lose your life. And there was nothing you could do about it either. It was just, you got hit, oh, and you fall into another batch of spikes. GG. Heck, you could fall into the same batch of spikes and still lose your life. It was really stupid, and I don't know why that was incorporated. I mean, it was a glitch, obviously, you know, because like, why are spikes the one outlier that like, I can fall into an enemy, get hit by the same enemy, but I still won't die because I have that invincibility. So I don't know, that was pretty weird. But let's grab this pole here and let's mosey. I have no idea what the word mosey means, but hey, if Cloud says it, I vibe with it. And now we're moving on to the most boring boss in all of Sonic history too. Oh man, here you go. I mean, actually, nah, Sonic CD's first boss, it's probably just worse actually. I could have probably taken that shield, but who cares? So this boss isn't a boss, it's just a race to the top. Essentially, you don't have to beat Eggman, and you don't even have to hit him. Nothing really happens if you do, so there's no point. Instead, whoops. I was trying to rush it, as per usual. But, let me see here. Oh man, I guess I need to take that shield now, huh? I got no rings. So, you basically just have to beat Eggman to the top. Not like you don't have to beat him to the top. You just have to make it to the top. Because the thing about that is like, oh, that may seem easy, but the thing is that below you is the I was jumping. Okay, well, I guess I have to be a no-hit run now. The water is rising, and well, hey, just right on cue, aren't you? And obviously, since Sonic can't swim, and there are all these spikes here coming to kill you, you know, you will, if you aren't precise here, you might die. But hey, we're almost at the top there. We just passed through here and we make it. You can hit Eggman a total of 8 times, but it won't do anything. He'll just scurry off. I know this because in Sonic 1 you can get Supersonic, and if you beat him, well, he just runs off. But anyways, that was part 1 of going through Smash history with Sonic. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next part. Please take care of yourselves. Let's get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, be safe, and peace.
I'm coming through, partner, we can do this right. You're the fire, I'm the wind tonight. Burning dread, haha, that's right.